Oh, you stayed in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I went everywhere, but I mostly stayed in Brooklyn.
Oh, I see. Did you go to Manhattan?
I did go to Manhattan, yes. 2 days or twice. It's charming.
Really? You talking about Manhattan?
No, just like
New York, period.
New York as a city, yeah.
Yeah, New York,
And
period.
like a lot of people. Yeah, it's charming.
Right.
It's just super expensive. Like, I think it's more expensive.
Like, you think it's more expensive than here?
I think so.
Some people think so too, but
Because I was asking my friends who live there, like, how much they pay for rent. And, I mean, I think it's pretty wild.
right.
Yeah. And then, like driving in SF is hard, but driving in New York City is, like, impossible.
Oh, you say driving in New York?
Yeah, driving in New York, like, is impossible. It's really hard.
Oh, impossible.
Yeah, it's even harder than, like, basically you could probably not really have a car if you're in the city.
Well, that's how it is out here, right?
Yeah, but
But you're saying it's
worse.
really, when you got 7 million people there.
Yeah, lots of foot traffic.
Yeah, people crossing the streets every way but Sunday.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. It's kind of like you really don't. What's the use in having a car unless you have to go outside that city?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely.
But it was cute. It's a very diverse city.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like, I mean, I'm from Houston originally, so I've been in SF for a year and a half.
Just a year and a half?
Yeah, I've only been here a year and a half.
Oh.
And I think one thing that shocked me about SF is I expected it to be more diverse. It's more diverse in the East Bay. Like, I like Oakland, I like Berkeley, but...
You like over across the bay?
I'm sorry?
Across the bay?
Yeah. I mean, I lived in the city, but I think I prefer like the East Bay.
What, because of the
Like the diversity, like, you know.
well, Berkeley is diverse.
Yeah.
It's kind of because the campus.
Yeah.
The campus is what makes Berkeley unique.
Right.
Because you got so many different ethnic groups there. Yeah, definitely. Now Oakland, not so much, but Berkeley it's definitely got a different flavor to it.
Yeah. It's charming.
Mm-hmm. You'd rather stay there than the city over here?
I mean, I work at UCSF, so I like that I'm close to work.
Right.
But but I think, like, if that wasn't a factor,
Exactly.
to choose, like, I like Berkeley. I like the East Bay.
Yeah. East Bay, yeah. New York is they say it's back on its feet all the way now.
Yeah.
San Francisco, it really hasn't fully recovered.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
No,
and I feel like I'm feeling it, like, so far in my year and a half here.
Yeah, you can feel it.
I can feel
Well, a lot of people, man, they come from different areas. They don't know the difference.
it. Right.
They don't feel. I had a lady come from Las Vegas, and she said, "Oh, it's pretty busy today." She couldn't tell.
Oh,
She never. Yeah, she didn't know. A lot of people don't know the way it used to be,
Right, yeah.
and it was like double the what I guess the word would be. It was like, I was talking to a guy yesterday about it, and I mean, like Polk Street. You heard of Polk?
Yeah.
That street used to be just on fire, man.
Wow.
Right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean, the weekends it was just flooded with people.
Right.
Then you had down there on 11th Street. 11th Street is still kind of, it's kind of back again. It's about 5 different clubs over there.
Yeah.
11th and Folsom.
Yeah, I know exactly.
The Butter Club and all of that. Yeah. Then you had and then the mission area was on fire.
Yeah.
It's just you can definitely tell. I mean, I was here when it was just there was nobody out.
Right.
I mean, it was just dead.
Yeah.
You know, downtown, everything.
Yeah.
I remember when the freeway was just empty. I was the only one on the freeway.
Oh wow. That's wild.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was like you be driving like this, you wouldn't see not one car.
Right.
It was unreal, man. It was unreal.
So I'm assuming now there's just like a very large percentage of homes in SF that are empty.
You would think like because it hasn't rebounded to the level that it was at one, you know, that the real estate would be at a much more affordable rate.
Right, cheaper.
But it had it now certain places did drop down a little, but just a little.
Yeah.
It wasn't a considerable drop.
Yeah.
You know, you would think, because a lot of people, they moved out.
I know, yeah.
They moved out, man. And think about it, they had a lot of time to it wasn't like that pandemic lasted 2 or 3 months, you know.
Yeah.
They had a lot of time to think.
About that.
You know, when they moved, they were like, I've been here 6 months now. I don't have to pay $4,000 a month in rent or $3,000.
Yeah.
I can just stay right here and do my work and save a lot more money.
Yeah.
You know, it's
it's wild. It is so expensive. I mean, I came from Houston where you were paying like $1,200, $1,100 for a really large 1-bedroom apartment downtown with a balcony.
With a balcony. In Houston?
Yeah, in Houston.
A nice part?
Yeah, a nice part. And I feel like I came here and I'm like shocked.
Yeah, you in a total you're like shell shocked because it's like going from wealth to poverty.
Yeah.
You know, because your money, I mean, what you used to spend, you were living great.
Exactly.
You know, and all of a sudden you get here, man, and it's like, what is this?
Yeah.
I'm paying this for this?
Yeah.
Because I had a guy that I knew, he was another driver, and he stayed right here on Sutter, up there on Sutter, and I stayed with him one night, and he told me how much he was spending for that one. I mean, I said to myself, man, I couldn't do it. I could not. I'd just rather sleep in my car, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he was paying like $1,600 or $1,700 a month for like this. I mean, one of those old, like his restroom, the tub looked like it was built in 1902.
Wow.
You know, and you couldn't even, when you went into the bathroom, most bathrooms, when you go into them, you know how the sink is always in the middle?
Yes.
And you got your counter over here, you got your counter over here, but the sink is in the middle. This thing, man, the sink was all the way squished to the right side. You couldn't even raise your arm to shave or.
Right.
It was crazy, man. It was crazy. I was like, wow, man. It was. Yeah, I should, you know. And I got a brother in Stockton. He spends about $1,600 a month for a 2,500 square foot home. You know.
Yeah.
You know, his bathroom. I mean, his kitchen was big as that guy's place.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. Just like you say, Texas.
Yeah. No, it is crazy. I mean, and I'm not really big. I'm a resident, so I don't make much money. But I used to
A residence?
A resident doctor.
Oh, you're a doctor?
Yeah, so I'm training.
Residency.
Yeah, I'm in residency, exactly. So I'm getting paid really poorly right now. I'm like always in the negatives.
Yeah, it's like you it's like you're suffering now.
Yeah.
In the suffering phase. That's
I mean, the only reason why I'm able to even live here is I live in what they call like UCSF housing. So basically, UCSF recognizes it's really expensive to live in SF, and they have all of these people who come to train but don't get paid much, and so they basically have like really affordable options for living. I mean, granted, I'm still paying $2,200 for a 1-bedroom.
To me, that's not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but for the area.
For the area, For the area
it's in. It's cheap because I have some coworkers who are paying
how come?
$4,000.
Let me ask you one question. What, you couldn't get residency in Houston?
No, I could, but I was in a long distance relationship with my partner, and they're in Los Angeles, and they're like, come to California. So
Yeah, you gotta weigh that stuff out, man.
So I was like, okay, if I'm gonna come to the best institution. So I'm at UCSF.
Yeah, they seem like they brought you to a bad situation. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Exactly.
Not just that, I thought I was coming to a sunny state. And
It's sunny now.
It's sunny, but not in SF.
What depends on what?
I mean, I guess like where I live, it's
It
really
was
funny.
sunny this past weekend.
Oh yeah, nice.
This last week, it was really. The weather. Now that's one thing. The weather stays pretty neutral though. You know, it doesn't get like sunny. Like it's not like Texas.
Yeah.
Sunny. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, it's not like Texas sunny.
It's not like Texas, and it's not like SoCal.
Right. But god damn, man,
I'm acclimating.
yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I gotta give it to you. You must really like this person.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the sacrifice.
I do.
He got you sacrificing, boy.
Yeah, he
Whoever he is.
does. We've been together 6 years.
Yeah.
I was actually in New York because...
You were in New York?
Yeah, right now I was in New York because they had a sold out show. They're an Arab musician, my partner.
Oh, he's a musician?
Yeah, he's a musician. So he plays like a very old, it's like the father of all string instruments. It's a really old Arab instrument. And not many people play it. Yeah, so he's very, very well versed and professional. And he had his first show in New York, and it was fun. So I'm the science and they're the art. And we balance each other.
You balance each other. Yeah, just don't go be broke doing it, man.
That's why I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
We balance each other.
Yeah, because think about it, you know, it puts weight on. Yeah, but what it's all on you though.
Yeah,
in a sense.
It is.
You know, it's all on you because the bottom line, man, in this world, man, you gotta have something. You can't. You have to. Whatever you're doing, man, it has to be generating something.
I know.
Because you can't live off of air. You know, it's rare.
Especially in California. I mean, I meet so many people.
Now, yeah, it's different parts of the country.
Yeah.
Different parts of the country. You know, like you say, you know, you were in Texas. Even though it gets really hot down there, at a certain time of the year, but it's much more livable.
Yeah.
As far as financially.
Yeah, my parents are doing well there.
Your parents?
Yeah, my family. My parents live in Houston, and they have a really nice house in a really good area in Houston.
Yeah.
It's like a 4.5 bedroom.
4.5 bedroom.
With a pool, a jacuzzi. And
Yeah. I remember I talked to a guy who moved to Houston in Texas. I don't know if it was exactly Houston, but he was just he showed me his house, and nice house, and he said it's just no way you can, man, it's
Yeah.
Man, I mean, I'm from California, born and raised in California, but and it's a great state, man.
It is.
It really is. I mean, it goes all the way from Mexico to Oregon.
Yeah.
I always tell people, no matter what you're into, California has it. It doesn't matter what you're into. It definitely has it.
Yeah, I agree.
But and there are areas out here where you can live just like you were living in Texas,
right.
Just like Stockton, Modesto, places like that. Even though you're away from the big city, but there's still areas. It's boy, I tell you.
So has it always been like this? I'm assuming it hasn't always been this difficult to live in SF.
This who?
This difficult. To like live. It's like what, the last 10, 15 years that it's become super expensive.
It's a combination of things, man. It's lost. That pandemic really threw it over the edge.
Right.
It was already kind of. Well, no, it was much livelier before that pandemic.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
But that pandemic, it really put a dent in it. It's you would notice the difference, man.
Yeah.
You would notice it. I mean, the number, because I would say it's almost about half the number of people here now.
Right.
About half. It used to be like close to 1 million.
Okay.
About 1 million people here. I would say it's about maybe 2.5, maybe 2.25 people not here.
Right. Okay.
It's I'd say about 250,000 to maybe 3. I don't know. It's oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, it was a lively city. No, for a small city. Well, they say it's small, but
Yeah, they say it's.
But it. I mean, stores are shutting down, and it's even big like Nordstrom's.
Yeah, I heard recently like there are 3 Targets in the city that are closing or something.
Oh yeah, then Bed Bath and Beyond closed.
Oh.
Yeah, Bed Bath. You heard of them?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond right down here. They shut down, and the Nordstrom shut down. Now they're talking about I don't know how true it is, but they're talking about shutting down the big Hilton, man. That's like, god damn, you shut the Hilton. That's like a landmark.
Wow.
You know the Hilton?
Yeah.
Right there on O'Farrell?
Yeah, I've seen it before. Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember when this place, man, was like, oh man, Market Street was.
Yeah.
People used to walk down Market Street. It was stores on Market Street, shops on Market Street. Now it's barely nothing on Market Street. They had the big strip club right there on Market Street.
So what do you think will get it back to that point? Is it just cost of living?
Yeah, shit, man. You know, the homelessness, the drug use.
That is,
It's just a different day and time, man.
Yeah.
It's screwed.
Yeah, the homelessness here is like really wild. I had to do an inpatient psychiatry rotation, like in the psych ward at the General, like SF General Hospital.
Right.
And I learned that SF has high-profile homeless people. That they are famous.
High profile?
High profile, like famous homeless people.
You know, I used to be down here in the 90s, and it's been a little while, but it was never. I mean, you know, it had homelessness just like any other place.
Yeah.
But the way it is now, man, the place is on steroids.
Yeah.
It's just on a whole nother level, man.
Yeah.
I mean, so my understanding of it is because the laws are very lax around homelessness.
That's part of it.
Out of state come here. I used to have patients who from like Boston who, they traveled from Boston all the way here, and they're homeless.
Yeah. Oh, from Boston to here?
Yeah, because they're more comfortable here.
Right. Well, it's and then also it's the weather, because see, you go to New York, wintertime, it's cold.
Right.
Boston, it's cold.
Right.
Out here, it gets cold, but you can't compare it to those. That cold, you know. So a lot of them come because they hear that the weather's great.
Right.
You know, winter and summer.
Yeah.
So you that's one of the. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's another thing. You want to charge people all these exorbitant prices, man. But you got all this plight just all over the place.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You want to charge me $1 million to stay here, and then you got a guy with his pants hanging off in front of the doorway. You want me to pay for $1 million if a guy's
For a guy doing that.
That's one of the reasons why that conference was going to, at one time they said, this was right before I think during the pandemic or right around that Dreamforce. They said they weren't coming back to San Francisco, but they came back though. I think they did it in Vegas for 1 year or something.
Okay.
But they were here this year.
Okay.
So, but yeah, they said they were charging people too much for hotels and for the type of condition the city was in. They just couldn't see spending that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to be here.
I've been enjoying my time
You been enjoying it here?
here. Yeah, I feel like
What's nice is, I mean, I work like 60, 70 hours a week, and it's not a huge city. So, like, you know, I can finish work and I can still enjoy my day. I can go to the park, I can walk.
Right.
It feels like I can explore it versus like a city like Los Angeles
Or New York.
Yeah, they're massive. To get anywhere, you need like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it kind of it's kind of everything is kind of like right at you.
Exactly.
It's like if you're looking for a grocery store, it's not too far.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying, they got about 8 or 9 Safeways here.
Yeah.
You know, they got little corner store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got you know, banks are everywhere.
Yeah.
They got the little bit of shopping that's left. You know, it used to be more shopping as far as downtown, and then you got, and like you say, there's a couple of parks around.
Yeah, I really like the walking. I mean, I come from such a big city where nobody really walks anywhere, so I'm really enjoying like walking.
You know, only thing you got the hills though.
Yeah.
In certain areas, well, not, you know, so.
Where I live, as you can see.
got the hills. Yeah, the hills.
Still, you're about to drive.
This is what makes it unique.
Yeah.
The hills, and then you got, and then you're not too far from the airport.
Yeah.
You know, so not too far. And if you want to get away, if you want to, it doesn't really take long if you want to get out of this city.
Yes.
If you're going southbound, you know, you can get out of here kind of quick.
Yeah.
If you you want to go down to Millbrae, you want to go down to San Mateo, Foster.
San Mateo.
Yeah. So it's, you know. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree about the part about traveling out of the city. Yeah, I've been able to do like day trips or weekend trips.
Yeah, it's just the cost, I guess. Just the cost. Oh yeah, it gets pretty. And then you can run down to. You got Daly City up here, which is not too far up the street here. You know.
Yeah, I like Daly City. I like.
It's a residential.
Yeah.
Daly City is a residential area.
Yeah.
Then you got Westlake Center up there. You know, that's another little shopping area. You know.
Yeah.
Yep. Another little shopping area. Yeah. Yeah, you're up in Twin Peaks somewhere, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Twin Peaks. Twin Peaks. Twin. Oh, yeah.
Turn right on Johnstone Drive.
Yeah, you are up in the hills, though.
Yeah, I'm like on the mountaintop.
Yeah, you're up in Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
2020.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I wake up in a cloud. I fall asleep in a cloud.
Yeah.
So me and my partner always laugh. We're like, okay, is it 15 degrees warmer in the city?
Is he out here?
Yeah, he lives with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
he moved up here. He takes care of me. I work really hard. I don't do any cooking.
Oh, no, right.
I don't like cooking, but I will make the big money.
Well, I mean, after you come home, man, you really don't feel like
I
it.
don't want to cook, exactly.
I guess you don't have any kids or anything.
No, not yet. I'm 27.
Right.
I can wait. Although, I don't know. It's also getting sad, I think, in America. It's just, life is so expensive that now
They're making it to the point, man, where people
have to, I have to budget out having kids.
really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this place here, man. Oh yeah, you up here. What's that?
I like where I live. It's a forest.
Forest.
This is technically a park.
Yeah.
It's the Mount Suture Park or something.
Yeah, I've been up here a couple times.
So this is all UCSF owned.
Oh really?
Yeah, everything you're looking at is UCSF owned.
UCSF.
There's shuttles that
Now
come
Stanford
over.
is nice. You been there?
Yeah, of course.
Is that
It
where?
is nice.
Yeah, Stanford's nice. You're right up here. Yeah. Okay. Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was nice talking to you.
You too now.
I hope you have a good night.
You too now.
Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you get everything done. Yeah. Bye-bye.